Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch 12 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Jessica Jukic. Deer hunting numbers were down in northern Wisconsin, sparking a debate about why. Our own Jake Force spoke with people on both sides of the issue and has more. Jake?
Yeah, that's right, Jessica. You know, antlered harvest during gun deer season was down 15% versus the 5-year average in the northern forest zone. The DNR was quick to point out last year's harsh winter as the reason for the decline, but some are blaming the DNR for what they say has been a mismanagement of predator populations.
You know, the days of seeing 10, 12 deer during a daily sit are pretty much gone.
Tom Ryden of Minocqua has been hunting in the Northwoods for almost 30 years. He used to have a lot of success, but that's changed in recent years. Ryden said there are many reasons why, one of which is the presence of too many predators like bears, coyotes, and wolves.
We should have wolves, but I think that the numbers are definitely too high on them. You know, we got a lot of variables up here, the colder winters, more predation, and then we do see a large number of hunters that get to hunt the public lands. So the quality deer management up in this area is almost non-existent.
Representative Tom Tiffany also said there are too many predators throughout the region and that hunters are paying the price.
It's very evident that predators are taking their toll, and it starts with wolves. It's not just wolves, though. I mean, when you look at coyotes, bears, bobcats, predators' numbers are at really decades-long highs.
But not everyone sees it that way. Adrian Weideven was a wildlife biologist for the Wisconsin DNR for 33 years and says the decline is more of a weather issue.
That's a common thing that people will blame it on, is they're seeing more wolves or wolf sign, and so they're assuming it's because of wolves. Historically, the biggest thing that drives the deer herd in northern Wisconsin are the severity of winters, and we had a very severe winter last year.
Ryden also said he would support more limits on buck size and out-of-state permits. But something needs to change.
And at this point, we need to rip the Band-Aid off. We need to do a drastic change because it's getting worse. I know hunters this year that have been hunting for 50 years, 60 years, and they sat all season long and never saw a single deer.
Thank you, Jake. Conrad, it's unseasonably warm out there. When will we get some snow?
Yeah, temperatures were in the 40s and 50s. It didn't feel like we're in December, right? Christmas is like 2 weeks away. Does not feel like it, right? It feels like we're headed towards Halloween, right? With temperatures in the 40s and 50s, we're kind of turning the page, going right back to September. That's not going to last for long. Those 40s and 50s we had outside earlier today, that's going to be long gone and history for now. As that cold air starts to make its way down, look at North Dakota now, back to around freezing in Bismarck. Snow is falling. They were in the 60s just 2 days ago. So cold front going to come by. It's going to continue to move like this. Of course, going to continue to move east, and we're going to really start to cool off by tomorrow. Snow is in the forecast. For now, it's in North Dakota, a little bit in South Dakota as well. Of course, into Canada. Look at Winnipeg. They were getting some rain and 50s just 2 days ago. Winter weather advisory has been posted and is in effect in Iron County for around 4, 5, maybe 6 inches of snow. That's, of course, for the lake effect snow. Overnight tonight, though, a little bit of rain and snow will be moving in closer to sunrise. Temperatures hovering near freezing. Jessica?
Thank you, Conrad. With Christmas right around the corner, it's about that time where Santa's checking his list. Even though he has a very busy schedule, he made some time for an appearance tonight in Rhinelander. Our own Shauna Johnson is with Father Christmas in Hodak Park right now with an exclusive interview. Shauna?
I'm here at the Lights of the Northwoods with our very own Santa Claus. Santa, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a beautiful night out here.
Can you tell our viewers something that they don't know about you?
Something they don't know. Well, they don't know that I usually take a little nap in between continents while the reindeer take me over the ocean. It helps me get my sleep for the night so I can stay bright and awake.
That's great, Santa. Can you toss us back to the studio?
I sure can. This is Santa and Shauna here at Lights of the Northwoods. Back to you.
Thank you, Santa and Shauna. An application for a conditional use permit is being considered by Oneida County. The permit would allow construction of a Native American Youth Treatment Center planned for Oneida County. The Great Lakes Intertribal Council applied application is being currently considered by the Oneida County Planning and Development Committee. The committee set aside December 28th at 4 p.m. for a hearing where the public can learn about the project and provide some feedback.
The department's now starting to get emails, letters for and against the project. And so this is the opportunity for GLTC to address those.
The town of Cashion has planned a resolution opposing the project. Congressman Tom Tiffany also weighed in on the topic.
There's a whole lot of questions that have to be answered yet at this point. Not having that infrastructure out there puts a real burden on Oneida County, and it gives a good reason why the conditional use permit, in my opinion, should be denied.
The hearing will be held at the Woodruff Town Hall to accommodate more people. Written comments can be submitted to the Oneida County Planning and Zoning Department. Many communities rely on their local volunteer fire departments for emergencies, but staffing those departments can be extremely challenging. Newswatch 12's Austin Creasy learned about a new grant program that's helping address the issue. Austin?
That's right, Jessica. The Wisconsin Department of Safety and Professional Services has created a new grant program that will help fund youth firefighter training in Wisconsin. I learned more about how the grant will help to address the firefighter staffing issue.
In the Northwoods, many local fire departments are struggling to find volunteers. The Wisconsin Department of Safety and Professional Services has pledged $150,000 in grant funding for eligible applicants that will help with youth firefighter training programs in Wisconsin.
The problem exists particularly in with volunteer fire departments.
Eligible applicants for the grant include technical colleges, middle and high schools, as well as local fire departments. Each grant applicant can receive up to $25,000. Tim Barr, a volunteer at the Crandon Fire Department, says that grants help the departments monumentally.
The grant is priceless, you know, to use the cost cutter analogy, because as a firefighter, you're required to have certain education, the same thing as a full-time department does. Additionally, you've got all the equipment that you've got to have, and that equipment is not inexpensive.
Barr also said getting younger kids interested early in fire protection as a possible career can help maintain local fire stations.
For us to try to get the youth involved is really tough, and anything that will help us get the information out, anything that the state's willing to help us to do to get the word out, to get especially the youth, male or female, doesn't matter, get them kind of into the program so that they can learn what it's like to do public service.
The grant submission period opens up January 8th with the deadline on February 5th. People interested in volunteer firefighting can also reach out to their local volunteer station.
If you have the capacity to serve, please inquire to help find out more about serving. Your community needs you.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Austin Carisu.
What a great program. Thank you, Austin. An Anago restaurant is paying it forward. Coming up, we'll see how they're making sure no one goes hungry. That's After Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Find everything you need to get your projects done at Menards. Skill delivers power and performance with the Power Core 20 cordless power tool system. With its advanced technology and innovative features, every Skill Power Core 20 battery is interchangeable with every Skill 20-volt power tool. Buy the Power Core 20-volt battery starter kit for just $99 and get one of these 6 tools for free. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
40 seasons greetings to you all from Menards.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at gawon'twait.com.
A holiday sale is going on at Lakeland Furniture and Mattress in Minocqua. For the remainder of 2023, everything in the store is 23% off and 60% off on selected items. Quality furniture, efficient delivery, and knowledgeable customer service. Lakeland Furniture and Mattress in Minocqua.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard,
We make it for you all throughout the day.
all day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's.
Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Another nice and warm day out there today. Temperatures near 50 degrees, even higher in some spots. We didn't see any 60s, but there were some 60s in northern Illinois. Now, the sun has set. We are back in the 40s here in town. 42 in Eagle River, 43 in Land O'Lakes. Look down south, Merrill, Wausau area, mid-40s, still some mid-40s into Stevens Point as well. So mild air continuing to linger in the area for today, but that's not going to be the case for tomorrow. Back in the 30s for tomorrow, then 20s for Sunday, near 30 on Monday, and then look at Tuesday, a little colder day, to mid to upper 20s, and then right back up into those upper 30s to low 40s Thursday into the day on Friday. So not good news for the skiers or the snowmobilers out there. I know I love skiing and snowmobiling myself. We want 2 feet of snow. That's not what we're going to get. In upper Midwest, let's look at North Dakota. Look at Bismarck right now. Into Winnipeg, we're getting a little bit of light to moderate snow. That's going to be your second part of the storm coming in tomorrow. This is going to be our first. It is going to continue to develop. That's going to move up like this, so we might get hit with a little bit of rain and snow tomorrow morning with this side of the storm. The second part of the storm is right here. That's going to come in tomorrow afternoon and last overnight on Saturday into those early morning hours on Sunday. For now, though, not much going on in Wisconsin. Just a few passing clouds here and there. We're going to continue to see some more clouds rolling in, and then by tomorrow, we're going to mainly stay cloudy with some rain and snow in the area. So like I was saying, that first part of the storm is going to be here in those morning hours. We're looking at some rain and snow mix up north into the UP, a little bit more snow, especially where those colder pockets are. Temperatures near freezing, you're going to get snow, and it will start to accumulate. Then once the sun sets, we're looking at that second round of snow moving in. Here in the Northwoods, Wausau area, up into the UP, same story, light to moderate snow. This is going to be our accumulative snowfall for tomorrow. So whatever snow we're going to get, that's going to accumulate, mainly going to be with that second part of the storm that will be rolling in the afternoon hours, overnight on Saturday, and then into those early morning hours on Sunday. Then by Sunday afternoon, we're going to see some peaks of sunshine possibly making a return. Before that happens, 1 to 2 inches of snowfall is possible. And of course, where mainly rain's going to happen closer to Green Bay and north of that, we're going to see a lot less for snowfall accumulations. Winds are at around 10 miles per hour here in town. We're going to see some gusty winds, especially into tomorrow afternoon to those evening hours, so get ready for that. For tonight, though, temperatures near freezing, mostly cloudy skies, and rain and snow possibly very late overnight. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show that rain and snow tomorrow, then we're in the clear by Sunday. Jessica?
Thank you, Conrad. Not everyone has easy access to home-cooked meals, but one family-owned restaurant in Langley County is making sure customers of all ages can fill their bellies with a plate full of food. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi has the story.
Farmer's Home Restaurant in Anago has welcomed customers for over 100 years.
They love coming here.
Current owner Tracy has been serving soups, sandwiches, and smiles for decades.
If the walls could talk, it would probably have a complete story.
With decades of providing home-cooked meals made with love, Tracy wanted to try something that she saw on social media.
On Facebook, I had seen a post where they were doing it down in Baraboo, where they were paying it forward.
Tracy already had a lot on her plate, but she wanted to add more. The restaurant is now offering a paying it forward service where people can come in and prepay for a meal. so others have something to eat.
Never in a million years would I think that me, Tracy Bussey, would have all of this limelight. Never in a million years.
Since starting to pay it forward in November, the restaurant has raised over $3,000.
And I can't believe all the support that we've gotten.
Sean Ritter is no stranger to the restaurant. He says what Farmers Home is doing for the community is incredible.
Nowadays, it's hard. It's hard to make ends meet, and sometimes people gotta skimp on certain things and not have a full belly. And this is something that definitely helps bring back to the community.
Now with the new spark at the restaurant, Tracy wants people to know that they'll always be there.
Well, my slogan is, "You're never alone at Farmers Home." So if you come in, we're gonna treat you like family. Everybody's welcome here.
Now the question is, how long will this restaurant offer this service to the community? Well, the owner told me that she plans on doing this as long as she possibly can. Reporting in Antigo, I'm Mohammed Abdulkawi, Newswatch 12.
That looks delicious. What a great way to give back. Thank you, Mohammed. The Green Bay Packers are heading to the Big Apple to take on the New York Giants. Coming up, Saul Meyer will preview their quest for their 4th win in a row.
Wassa Harns Furniture specializes in Wisconsin-made furniture. Wolfcraft made in Marshfield. Restonic two-sided mattresses made in Two Rivers. Bestcraft made in Kaukauna. So when you spend your money at Wassa Harns Furniture, it stays right here in Wisconsin.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Gather the family and join in on Perkins Holiday Festivities. Here, everyone can savor our juicy oven-roasted Butterball turkey and enjoy the perfect slice of pie. Also, try our magnificent 7 breakfast for just $7.99.
Are you ready to make a difference? The Aging and Disability Resource Center of Oneida County needs your help. Give the gift of a ride to a medical appointment, deliver a meal, or help prepare it. These are just a few of the opportunities for adults 55 and older to volunteer through the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program. At the ADRC, your time and compassion can change lives. Contact our RSVP coordinator today to find your fit and be a part of something truly special.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
You gotta feel smart if you wanna look smart. Dress smart, be smart, think smart, talk smart, eat smart. You are smart, smarty pants.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
I sure did.
You got to unleash the power. Woo! That's the path to Jeopardy success.
You know, I like that, yeah.
Yes!
Jeopardy! Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
Sue right, Jake middle, me on the left.
Yeah, I knew I'd win.
Are you saying
What's
something?
really happening over there?
I think you're on mute.
There's no substitute for real gaming fun. Go where fun lives. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
I'm Tammy Harn. Wassa Harns Furniture is the largest two-sided Restonic dealer in the entire state of Wisconsin, stocking over 100 two-sided mattresses daily. So for all your two-sided mattress needs, remember Harns Furniture, Wassa.
The Green Bay Packers are looking to win their 4th straight game next week when they take on the New York Giants in a Monday Night Football showdown. They took down the defending Super Bowl champs last week and are now looking to beat the 4-8 Giants with an extra day of preparation. After a slow start to the season, the Packers have been able to bounce back and are now right back in the playoff hunt. But now they're taking on the Giants, who have also been able to find their groove as of late.
I think it's a pretty good scheme. When you couple that with good players and you get a good rush, it tends to make it problematic for an offense.
The Packers look like a completely different team than they did week 1, and Coach LaFleur says that the emphasis has been on improving, and that's how they've gotten better.
That's been the emphasis, I'd say, all season long. It's just, I think we're starting to improve as a football team, but like we've said so many times, you're only as good as your last game, and you got another challenge right in front of you.
The Packers will take on the Giants Monday night in New York, with that game kicking off at around 7. Now here's the latest edition of Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Okay, I've got a question for you guys. Where does a fish go for a facelift? Why, a plastic sturgeon, of course. Well, okay, let's move on with this week's Big Old Fish. And we start off with Landon, who is from Oregon, Wisconsin, but he was fishing on an Oneida County lake when he was surprised to catch this northern that weighed in at 17 pounds and 41 inches on an 8-pound test. Well, that's pretty impressive right there, Landon. 41 inches, 17-pound northern, and you caught it on an 8-pound test? Way to go. That is one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have a familiar face, Caleb Stroick. Now, he caught this healthy 25-inch, 6.5-pound splake using a Rapala jigging wrap. Now, he was up at the UP fishing on a lake that was smaller than 30 acres when he caught the fish, and he goes on to say that the fish was actually moving the boat. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Caleb. That is one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Fletcher. Now, he caught this monster smallmouth using a spinner worm on the Wisconsin River in Newbold. Now, there are no measurements given for that fish, but just look at that picture. I don't know what else to say, Fletcher. Way to go. That is one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling taxidermy fish mill is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Feeling sluggish or weighed down? Could be a sign that your digestive system isn't at its best. Metamucil gummies make it easy to get the fiber you need, promoting your digestive health for a better you. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try Vicks Vapo Shower for steamy Vicks vapors.
Is this how you're spending your weekend? Hours wasted scrolling social media, looking at what other people are doing? Get outside and start your own adventure. Check out our new showroom at Anchor Marine. Stop by Sunset Grill in 3 Lakes, open for breakfast and lunch, located on the Snowmobile Trail and Highway 32. It offers easy access. Change things up. Try something new. Rent a snowmobile from Trackside, Headwaters, Polaris, or Anchor Marine.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Newswatch 12 today.
We hope you have a very Merry Christmas this season and all the holiday cheer.
And thank you for joining us with all your local news, weather, and sports, and we hope to see you for the new year.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Well, we're 2 weeks from Christmas, but it doesn't feel like it out there with having 40s out there.
Not at all. Kind of feels like we're in Texas,
Yeah.
right?
A little
you're
bit. It's
used to
hot in
this,
the studio right now. I'm sweating like I'm in Texas. Woo.
It's hot maybe because you're nervous because we're live. Maybe that's the case.
You know, maybe it's been about a year and a half. I think I'll always get nervous.
It's been a minute, right? But yeah, I mean, it's very warm outside, guys. It kind of feels like we're in Texas, like Seoul Christmas time, right? You're used to like 60s down there.
Less snow.
Exactly. Well, we were in the 40s and 50s earlier today. No snow, no rain falling right now, but just to the west, look at Bismarck. That snow, that's going to be in our area by tomorrow afternoon. We're looking at a total of around maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow, especially with that second band of snow moving in to those afternoon hours tomorrow and then lasting overnight into those early morning hours on Sunday. Now, our 7-day outlook does show temperatures back in the 20s on Sunday, staying below freezing the next several days, and then by Thursday, finally back to around 40 degrees.
We need some more 20s and more snow.
Yes, I want more snow. Bring it on.
Can you make that happen, Conrad?
I'll call someone.
We need snow.
I got some contacts.
We'll see you back here at 10.